Hi friends, welcome to Go Swing. So today I will explain volatility contraction pattern. Instead of saying volatility contraction pattern, I might sometime use VCP. It is short form of volatility contraction pattern. So volatility contraction pattern was popularized by Mark Minervini. You guys know Mark Minervini, that he is, two times US investing champion. Okay. You can read Think and Trade Like a Champion book by Mark Minervini to know about volatility contraction pattern. Okay. So to understand VCP or volatility contraction pattern, first we will discuss some key characteristics of volatility contraction pattern, and then we will discuss benefits of volatility contraction pattern. I will also show some examples to understand VCP. Let's start. First of all, VCP as a pattern is more than 100 years old. It was there before 100 years, and it is going to remain after 100 years. It is claimed by Mark Minervini. And also remember, it is not cause of price movement. Okay, so it is not cause of price movement, instead it is effect of supply and demand. Keep this in mind. It is not cause of price movement, instead it is effect of supply and demand. Okay, and cup and handle is one type of volatility contraction pattern. You guys know cup and handle. So cup and handle pattern is nothing but one type of volatility contraction pattern, and the VCP pattern forms because of supply and demand. It is not the cause of price movement. Okay. Now let me tell you the steps to identify volatility contraction pattern. First step is to use the trend template given by Mark Minervini in his book Think and Trade Like a Champion, and screen for stocks which satisfies the trend template. Okay, I have already made a video on trend template. You guys can go and check the video, and then you can apply that and screen stocks from Indian stock market. I think around 6,000 stocks are there, so you can apply the criteria and screen stocks. I will make a separate video on how I screen stocks using the trend template. Okay, for now focus on the current video. Suppose you get 100 stocks after using the trend template and screening. Okay, then you look for VCP in them. Okay, so what I mean is that you look for which stocks have formed VCP or which are forming VCP. Now I will give you guys an example through which you can understand the key characteristics of VCP. So I have opened this stock chart Nahar Poly. So first I will show you guys that Nahar Poly is satisfying the trend template, and then I will show you guys how it has formed VCP. Okay, so let's dive into it. So as you guys can see, this is the Nahar Poly chart. Now if you look at this area from 8 December to 24 December, okay, so during this period, okay, you guys can see that the price during this period, except this 20 December, okay, except this 20 December, the price was during this period from suppose 8 December to 27 December, during this period the price was above 50-day moving average. Okay, and the 50-day moving average was above 150 and 200-day moving average, and the 150-day moving average was above 200-day moving average. So clearly the price was satisfying some criteria of the trend template. Also observe that during this period, except this 20 December, the closing price was always above monthly pivot. Okay, so Nahar Poly also satisfies the monthly pivot criteria. Now from recent top, the price was between 25% range. Okay, so you guys can see that Nahar Poly satisfies the trend template criteria. So Nahar Poly, so if you guys have used the trend template screener, then Nahar Poly would have been shown in your list of stocks. Now let us focus on finding VCP in this stock. Okay, how the VCP looks, I mean what are the characteristics of the VCP, okay, how to identify it, how to know that Nahar Poly had the VCP pattern. Okay, so first thing we should look in a stock to identify whether it has formed VCP or it is forming VCP is to look for a up move. So clearly you can see that Nahar Poly gave an up move. After giving an up move, the stock went sideways. Okay, here you can see the stock went sideways. Now inside the sideways days there should be contraction forming. Okay, so first up move, then there is this contraction. Okay, then this second up move. Okay, this second up move. Okay, and then this contraction. Okay, then we have this third up move. Okay, this third up move, and then again a short correction. Then there is this fourth up move and then very small correction. Okay, so you can see that during this sideways period there were 3-4 contractions. Okay, and the fourth thing we should look for is the volume. The volume should decrease from left to right. You guys can see, during this period the volume was very high, then from there it kept on decreasing from left to right. Okay, finally there was this breakout. Okay, and you can see the volume also. So this is the confirmation to enter the stock. Okay, so this huge volume breakout, that gives you the confirmation that you can enter the stock now. So the VCP, as we discussed, has 4 criteria. First, there should be a up move, then the stock should go sideways, and during that sideways period we should have 3-4 or 2-3 contractions, and the volume should decrease from left to right gradually. Okay, so these 4 are the key characteristics of VCP. I will show more examples, but before that let us discuss why we should trade with VCP pattern. Okay, so first of all, if you trade with VCP pattern, you will very quickly know whether you are right or wrong, and also you will be in profit very quickly or out with small loss very quickly. Okay, so it doesn't waste your time at all. So let us discuss other examples now. So here I have this NDL stock. Now you guys can see there was this up move. After that the stock, there was this contraction, then it went up, and then there was another contraction, and then it went up, and there is very short contraction, and then the stock kept on going up. Okay, and during this period the volume was decreasing gradually. Okay, next example, ARV Smart. The stock gave an up move, then there was this first contraction, then it went up, second contraction, then it went up, and the third contraction. And if you guys see the volume was gradually going down from left to right. Okay, and after this we got this beautiful up move. Then another example of Tanla. Okay, so big up move. So another example, Tanla or Tanla, I don't know how I should pronounce it. So big up move, then first contraction, then up move, second contraction, up move, third contraction, up move, fourth contraction. And during this period you guys can see volume was decreasing from left to right, and then in a very short period you a movement of around 15%, okay, within 3 days. Then next example is Trident. This is the last example. Up move, then the stock goes sideways, and during this sideways period we have this fast contraction, then up move, then second contraction, up move, third contraction, up move, and fourth contraction, and then the stock just bursts. Then the stock just blows your mind. Within 3-4 days you get 25% return. During this sideways period, you guys can see the volume was gradually going down, okay, from left to right. So these things you should keep in mind. So for 4 key characteristics of VCP: up move, then the stock should go sideways. During the sideways period, there should be 2, 3 or 3, 4 contractions, and the volume should go down gradually from left to right, okay. So I hope you guys have understood VCP. So please use the trend template criteria, screen stocks, and try to find VCP pattern. I will make a separate video on how I screen stocks, okay. You have to practice a lot to get a good grasp on this, okay. So if you guys have liked the video, please like, share, and subscribe the video so that I can reach to more audience and others can also benefit from this. Thank you.